I'm here. I want you to stop the whatever's playing. That way I don't have to. Since you're there.
She had, well. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I know. Just fade out of it for now until I get on, then you can stop it or whatever. Welcome to today's broadcast of Lumberjack Softball State Tournament action on KOFE 1240 AM St. Mary's. It's the Idaho High School Softball 2021 State Championships hosted by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the United Dairymen of Idaho. We would like to take a moment to thank our Lumberjack State Tournament broadcast sponsors and hope that you'll do the same. Without them, we wouldn't be here. Now to the field where Tim Parrish has the pregame and the play-by-play action live from West Park Field in Nampa, Idaho. Go Lumberjacks! And welcome back, Lumberjack fans. Tim Parrish here at West Park Fields in Nampa, Idaho, as the Lumberjacks will be getting set to take on the Declo Hornets in the final game of the day for the Lumberjacks. Hopefully not the final game of the tournament for the Lumberjacks, as if the Lumberjacks win, they will be playing tomorrow morning. If they lose, they will be headed home, or at least maybe headed home by tomorrow if they don't head back tonight. So that is where we are. Take a look. Well, let's take a break after I get things switched around here. But the weather's still not the greatest. This rain has at least stopped for a while, and it's still windy, still cloudy. Sun did shine for just a little bit, but that is kind of
gone away.
And so we'll see what the weather brings for this final games of the day, and we'll let you know how things are going with that weather as soon as we come back from this break.
On your property, you need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home or shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
Spring is here, and that means spring bear and turkey season, bass fishing, kayaking, and fun in the sun. Let Blue Goose Sporting Goods in St. Mary's be your outdoors headquarters. Hunting and fishing licenses and everything you need for the hunting season. Don't forget about pike and salmon gear as well. Also, the Blue Goose now has a walk-in cooler to store your big game. It's all at Blue Goose Sporting Goods in St. Mary's, where Craig, Bryan, and the crew wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck in the state tournament. Where can you watch the jet boat races, camp, enjoy live music, and have fun? The Cutthroat Resort is where. The Cutthroat Resort, located at 18985 St. Joe River Road, is right on the river and offers a great viewing location for the Race the Joe action. The fun starts today and lasts all weekend long. Bands, boats, drinks, and food. The Cutthroat Resort on the St. Joe River is an RV park, a restaurant, and a full bar. Hours, Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 8 p.m., Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., Sunday, 12 to 7. The Cutthroat Resort on the St. Joe River in St. Mary's.
noticed that some companies are around for decades, and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs. They quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Duke Ross Trucking in St. Mary's, Idaho is a proud sponsor of today's Lumberjack State Tournament game broadcast. Duke Ross Trucking wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck in the state tournament. Remember to play hard, leave it all on the field, and most of all, show great sportsmanship in victory and in defeat. And most of all, go Lumberjacks!
And we're back, Tim Parrish here at West Park Fields as they get things prepared out there, doing their field work. Do not know who is the home team or the away team in this particular game, but hopefully we'll get that all figured out as soon as we can. And I'll be able to get, I highly doubt I'll get lineups in time to get a smooth start going on for this game. I believe Coach did say that this is the same lineup for St. Mary's that he has been running, so there is that. We do know that part of this, and we will see what the Declo Hornets do for their starters. Let's take a quick look at the Declo Hornets. They are from District 4, Canyon County Conference. They are the champions. It's a two-team league with Wendell. They had an 8-7 regular season, 3-1 in league play. Their head coach is Kerry Osterhout, number 11 in the power rankings. Like I said, two-team conference with Declo and Wendell. They have just 11 players on their roster, and they are a fairly young team. 2 seniors. They do have 6 juniors, so that kind of puts them a little bit on that mid kind of area in their age. 3 sophomores, 0 freshmen. They average 9 runs per game, and they allow 9 runs per game on the season. Here's a quick little interesting fact. I need to give you guys a bracket breakdown in a minute, but a little bit of information on Declo, Idaho. They are in Cassia County. They were originally named Marshfield, changed to Declo in 1916. The Central Post Office told the community to change the name to not exceed 5 letters. The last initials of the first 5 men to enter the post office were recorded, and that's pretty much how Declo came to be. Also, J.R. Simplot Company was founded near Declo in 1923 by a 14-year-old entrepreneur named J.R. Simplot. So there's a little bit of information for you for the Declo Hornets and their area. We'll take a break and we'll be back.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all of the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
Heidi of St. Mary's Sandwich and Catering Company invites you to come in for a nice breakfast or lunch. St. Mary's Sandwich and Catering is open 7 days a week, open 4:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays and 3 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. For breakfast, try the Slim Bullion or more traditional biscuits and gravy. If it's lunch you desire, Heidi's has plenty of sandwiches to choose from, and on Mondays and Thursdays, it's Bud's Big Burgers. That's Heidi's St. Mary's Sandwich Shop and Catering, located at 1117 Main Avenue, Suite 1 in St. Mary's.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call the good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Everybody likes free, and you can get free assembly and delivery of your new grill from Hughes Ace Hardware in St. Mary's. Buy a Big Green Egg ceramic smoker, Traeger pellet smoker, or Weber gas grill, and Hughes Ace Hardware will put it together for you and bring it to your doorstep. All you have to do is fire it up and start cooking, all while relaxing in a beautiful water-filled patio dining set available at Hughes Ace Hardware. This upcoming Veterans Day, Hughes Ace Hardware will be honoring American veterans by participating in the 1 million flag giveaway. Hughes Ace Hardware, the helpful place in St. Mary's.
Hodge Funeral Home has long been a community leader in St. Mary's, and Hodge invites you to come in and discuss final arrangement options before any crisis arise in your family. Hodge is knowledgeable, caring, and will suggest final plans that will fit your wishes and budget. And being a community leader, Hodge Funeral Home is proud to be a sponsor of this Lumberjack State game. We're proud of you and wish you all the best. Go Jacks!
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
And we are back. Tim Parrish here at West Park Fields in Nampa, Idaho. Lumberjacks getting set to take on the Declo Hornets in final game of the day. Hopefully not the final game of the year for the Lumberjack girls. Lumberjacks lost in round one to Malad by a score of 10-6. Then they beat Nampa Christian by a score of 11-9 to put them here against Declo in game number 9. The winner of this game will play tomorrow at 10 a.m. 9 a.m. St. Mary's time. They will play the winner of the West Jefferson and New Plymouth game. I think that was correct. No, that was not correct, as West Jefferson is on the winner's side of things. Loser of game 7. Oh, no, that is true. That was West Jefferson. West Jefferson, I am right. Okay, so West Jefferson lost to Malad just a moment ago, and that put them over on that side of the bracket. So on the championship side of the bracket, at least not necessarily the championship side of the bracket, but on the winning side of the bracket, you've got Bear Lake and Malad. They'll play each other tomorrow at game 12. They'll play tomorrow at 10 a.m. And those two teams, same district, and they will be playing each other. They are familiar foes in this. So the Lumberjacks, if they win today and if they can come away with a win in game 11 tomorrow, then they will play in a loser out game 13. That the loser will be the third place team. The winner will go on to the championship game. So that is how the bracket will set up. We're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benoit, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric. Myron Hodgson CPA in St. Mary's wants to wish the Lumberjacks good luck at state. Myron Hodgson CPA offers accounting service, tax preparation, financial statements, and business counseling to St. Mary's and the surrounding areas. Myron Hodgson CPA is located in a mint green building next to 208 Baker on Center Avenue in St. Mary's. Give him a call today at 208-245-6551. That's 208-245-6551. Myron Hodgson CPA in St. Mary's.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Idaho. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Pete Shoe Dryers is proudly celebrating 50 years of keeping your feet dry, and Pete Shoe Dryers are proudly built right here in St. Mary's. Pete Shoe Dryers is a proud community and lumberjack supporter and wishes the Lumberjacks the best of luck at the state tournament. Whether it's hunting, fishing, snowmobiling, or off-roading, Pete Shoe Dryers has a dryer to dry your gear, no matter if it's a pair of boots, gloves, or even a helmet. They can dry it. Don't fall for the imitations. Look for the real Pete Shoe Dryers at several local retailers.
Margie Gannon wants to thank the St. Mary's community and Benoit County for the continued support of not only herself, but of the community. Whether it's supporting your local businesses, supporting your local charities, or families in need, people of St. Mary's and Benoit County are always there to help. Margie also wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck at state and wants to let you know that the entire St. Mary's community is proud of you and is cheering you on. Margie says, go Lumberjacks!
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact Jenny Oakes at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. The securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oakes a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Jet boats are back in St. Mary's for the 2021 Race the Joe races, May the 21st through the 23rd. All the action kicks off Friday the 21st with the Show and Shine Boat Show on Main Street in St. Mary's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Meet the racers and check out the boats. Racing action is Saturday and Sunday starting at the IFI landing at 10 a.m. both days as the racers will speed up the river to Calder, then back to the IFI landing. 2021 Race the Joe Jet Boat Races, May the 21st to the 23rd. The Race the Joe Committee wishes the Lumberjacks the best of luck at state.
And we're back. I let that run a little bit long there as I was trying to get the lineup for Declo into my tablet here, as I do have their lineup brought to me, so we're just trying to get things lined out here for that. As we've got the batting order and trying to just get everything rolled up. 1, 2, 3. As for where people are playing and everything. So the teams are at home plate as they are getting their, see who is home, who is away, all that good stuff. And I am going to try to get things going here. This was one team that had no stats on Max Prep, so I don't have anything on the Declo Hornets, just so that you are aware of that. And I'm trying to see if I can get these guys going as they are doing their thing. So, and I actually don't have my lineup correct just yet, so again, bear with me for a moment. Let's take another little break while I finish this up.
If you're ready for adventure, the 2021 Yamaha Wolverine XTR line is ready for you. XTR stands for Extreme Terrain, and that's exactly where these side-by-side vehicles take you. With standard features like a factory-installed Warn winch, aggressive GBC Dirt Commander tires, and special edition paint. Visit St. Mary's Son Cycle to find the Yamaha Wolverine XTR that's right in either two-seater or four-seater. Learn more at YamahaMotorsports.com. Realize your
Just
adventure.
found a shortcut for this, and now
As the summer heat rises, our mind goes to things to keep us cool. Main Street Bistro and Espresso has what you need to set your mind at ease. Iced coffees, cold sodas, salads, and ice cream, just to name a few. So step inside, cool down, and enjoy a crisp salad and iced coffee, or a dish of ice cream with many flavors to choose from. And if espressos or lattes are your thing, well, Main Street Bistro and Espresso have those as well. Main Street Bistro and Espresso on Main Street in St. Mary's.
Where is the one place in town where you can get all of your hunting and fishing needs covered in one stop? The St. Joe's Sports Stop is where. St. Joe's Sports Stop isn't your ordinary gas station. It's the only place in St. Mary's where you can get your gas, hunting tags, fishing licenses, calls, scents, ammo, snacks, lures, drinks, and even a new hunting rifle or fishing pole if you want. The St. Joe's Sports Stop has everything. Even jerky making gear, seasonings, and cures. It's all at St. Joe's Sports Stop, your one-stop shop for hunting, fishing, camping, and more. St. Joe's Sports Stop in St. Mary's.
Here we are back. We have the starting lineups. We have everything in order. The Declan Hornets will be the home team. The Lumberjacks will be the away team as they do a coin toss to get that decided. And right now I am just trying to figure out the rest of the lineups here. I think I might have two right fielders right now. I've got to see if that is correct. So number 6 is not a right fielder. She is at left field. Make sure I've got that right. Okay, now I've got 6. Lucy Robbins, number 11, is 9. Kylie Wickle is a DP. She said, okay, I've got that done. Okay, we are ready to go. Lumberjacks and Declan Hornets. Batting first, Telford, and she's going to foul that first one off. And she sends it right at Mr. Crum down at the first base coach. So strike one to Jade Telford. On the mound for the Hornets is number 15, Caitlin Coyle. Now next pitch is going to be a low one, but it's a called strike. Behind home plate is Bailey Burton. Over at first base, Lucy Schultes. Next pitch, fouled off. 0-2 count for Jade Telford. Caden Spencer at second base. Third base, Chloe Otley. Shortstop, Macy Larson. Left field, Ellie Brass. Bryn Silcock in center. And right field is Lucy Robbins. That is going to be a little pop-up fly out for Telford over to the shortstop. And out number 1 for the Lumberjacks. That'll bring up Tacey Watkins for the Lumberjacks. Sun is out. That is nice. The wind is still blowing, though, so it's a little bit cold still. If that wind would die down a bit, it would probably feel pretty comfortable. First pitch to Watkins. Going to be a strike. Strike one called. This pitch fouled off and out of play. That'll be strike 2. 0-2 count to Tacey Watkins with one out, nobody on. Stacy Mitchell on deck for the Lumberjacks. That pitch is going to be fouled off as well. Count remains 0-2 to Watkins as she battles here at the plate. One down and nobody on for the Lumberjacks, as like I said, they are the visiting team. They discern that by a coin flip while they are doing their home plate meeting. makes it hard for me when I'm trying to set up my tablet. That's going to be a little chopper ground ball right back to the pitcher. Throw to first, a little bit high, but it is in time, and Schultes makes the catch for the ground out. 2 up, 2 down for the Lumberjacks. The Declan Hornets lost to Bear Lake 17 to, I think, 4 in the last game. They just finished up a little while ago. First pitch to Mitchell is laced out into right field over the head of the right fielder, and Mitchell swings around to second base, heads over to third, and it's going to be a stand-up triple for Stacy Mitchell. So Jenna Holder, if she can put it into play and get on base, it'll bring Mitchell home for a run for the Lumberjacks with 2 outs. See if they can do that here. And that one is going to be hit out in the right field all the way, or left field all the way out to the fence. It'll be a RBI double for Holder. And a run comes across for the Lumberjacks. Lumberjacks play to run, and that'll bring up Gracie Barden for the Lumberjacks. And going to get, I believe it's Lexi Chappell, courtesy runner for Holder. Barden, first pitch is going to be swing and a foul ball, strike 1. 1 run across for the Lumberjacks. They've got another one in scoring position with Chappell sitting at second base. 2 outs, top of the first inning. Barden at the plate for the Lumberjacks. Next pitch is going to be fouled off. 0-2 count now to Barden, as she has to battle for her plate appearance. We'll see what she can do and if she can work herself on the base, being down in the count. Line the pitch. He's going to take a late swing at that one, as it was in there pretty quickly. Fouls that one off as well. Count remains 0-2. Biggest thing on that one is that she at least got a piece of it to keep it in play, or to keep her at bat going. Next pitch on the way. That one's going to be up high. Ball 1 to Barden. If you are tuned in on the YouTube channel, please go to our comments and let me know how our levels are on there. That's going to be a called strike 3. That one looked like it was at the ankles, and they're going to get her looking. Maybe that should have been a ball, but it'll retire the sides. 1 run across for the Lumberjacks on 2 hits. There's no errors, 1 left on base. St. Mary's leads 1-0 into the bottom of the first inning. Leading off for the Declan Hornets will be Kaden Spencer when we return. Nobody wants to talk about the dreaded septic tank backup, but anyone who doesn't live in the city on city sewer has probably experienced it. And if you haven't, your day is coming. If you're having septic issues and need your tank pumped, call St. Mary's Septic Service, and they will have you flushing again in no time. Give them a call at 208-245-4512. That's 208-245-4512. St. Mary's Septic Service wants to wish the Lumberjack softball team the best of luck at state.
Tax time is here again. I know, it's not your favorite. But at H&R Block, tax time is our favorite time of year. It's when our tax pros get to do what they love the most, help people. And getting to know you, they can make sure your return gets done right. It's not just about numbers, boxes, and forms. It's about personal care. So you get every credit and deduction you deserve. And with an average of 10 years experience, our tax pros get your taxes done right. Just one of the many ways Block has your back.
Janelle Martin home. And we are back. Tim Parrish here at West Park Fields. Lumberjacks and the Hornets doing battle. Casey Watkins in the pitching circle for St. Mary's. Jenna Holder behind the dish. Miller at first base. Berkeley McGrill at second. First pitch a little high, a little outside. Ball 1. Jade Telford at third, Gracie Barden in shortstop, and Mitchell in left field, Badgett center, and Lexi Fuller in right. Next pitch, a swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. What? Can you hear it? The wind up the pitch. And it's going to be a caught foul tip, I do believe. I think it was. So 1 out. Next pitch is going to be a strike to, no, I don't, Caitlin Coyle, that's right, this is one batting, and the first pitch is her to strike. Then a ball 1. Next pitch is a swing and a miss for strike 2. One ball, 2 strikes. Next pitch, a swing and a miss, strike 3. And there's that caught foul tip on that. Right there, I didn't get that right. Anyways, that'll bring up Lucy Schultes. And 2 outs, nobody on for the Hornets. Pitch is a strike to Lucy Schultes, number 16 for the Declo Hornets. Called strike 1. That one's high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is a strike. Called strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Schultes with 2 outs, nobody on. Next pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. And that will retire to the sides. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left on base for the Declo Hornets. And Lumberjacks lead 1-0 into the top of the 2nd inning. We'll be back.
Janelle Martin Holmes, your new Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's, is proud of the St. Mary's Lumberjacks for making it to the state tournament because they're her hometown's team. When it comes to insurance, that's also one reason why so many people in St. Mary's choose Farm Bureau. They have a complete line of insurance products including auto, home, commercial, and life, plus they have great customer service and competitive rates. And they're also a local company with local agents right here in St. Mary's. So let's hear it for our hometown teams. Contact Janelle Martin Holmes, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent in St. Mary's at 105 North 8th Street, St. Mary's. When was the last time you stopped in Tabby Bell's Boutique, located at 934 Center Avenue, Suite 2 in St. Mary's? Tabby Bell's Boutique has way too much stuff to list in one commercial, so we'll do the best we can, but our best advice is to stop by and see for yourself. Handmade items, swimwear, hats, and jewelry, soaps from the Idaho Soap Company, and much, much more. Like we said, too much to list in one ad, so stop by Tabby Bell's Boutique, located at 934 Center Avenue, Suite 2 in St. Mary's, and see what they have to offer. That's Tabby Bell's Boutique in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and I hope that the YouTube stream is cooperating with us. I'm not 100% sure, but in any case, you do have the visual part on there. Lumberjacks will be leading off with Kirsten Miller. On deck will be Berkeley McGrill as they are in the 6, 7, and 8 batters for the Lumberjacks. Cloud cover has come back. The wind picked up once again, and it is cold once again here in Nampa, Idaho. Miller steps in. Ready for her first pitches from Caitlin Coyle. First pitch is going to swing at and miss for strike 1. Wind is kicking, if you can hear it through our crowd mic, I'm sure, and through my microphone alone. Another swing and a miss, strike 2 to Miller. Miller quickly down, 0-2 in the count. See if she can rebound here. Next pitch on the way, and that one's going to be a foul ball caught for an out in foul territory. Caught by the first baseman. First baseman Lucy Schultes with the out. That'll bring up Berkeley McGrill batting in that number 7 slot. Berkeley's had an okay day today. First pitch is going to miss outside, ball 1. Next pitch on the way, and that one's fouled off. One ball, one strike to McGrill. Next pitch on the way, that one's going to be swung underneath for strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McGrill. And the 1-2 pitch on the way, and that is hit out into right field. And the right fielder Lucy Robbins charges in on it, makes the catch for the out. 2 down for the Lumberjacks here in the top of the second inning. Lumberjacks lead 1-0 on their run they had in the first inning. That'll bring up Sammy Badgett in the number 8 slot, Lexi Fuller in the number 9 slot on deck if Badgett gets on base. And she's going to foul off the first pitch for strike number 1. Next pitch on the way. That one is fouled over the top here. Strike 2. So 0-2 count to Badgett. Next pitch is going to be high for ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Badgett. Coyle readies. Next pitch on the way. That's a ground chopper to the second baseman. Gets under the second baseman's glove, and Badgett is safe on a base hit. Little ground ball just got past the second baseman, out into right field. Bottom of the order, Lexi Fuller to the plate for the Jacks. On deck will be the top of the order if Fuller can get on base. Fuller will be the lefty for the Lumberjacks. She's going to square around the bunt, and that one's going to be fouled backwards. Oh, 1 count to Fuller. 2 down. Badgett sitting at first base for the Lumberjacks. Top of the second, or bottom of the second inning. That's going to be a called strike. As she showed bunt, and a little bit of a passed ball there. Gets the runner over to second base as Badgett advances Fuller down 0-2 in the count, though. Next pitch on the way, a swing at a high one. It's a drop third strike, though. She might be able to beat that out. She does. Runner stems in safe as Badgett makes it home. So a run comes across for the Lumberjacks, and that's 2 out still as Fuller gets on with the drop third strike. Jade Telford back to the plate. She flew out in her first at bat against Decro. Once again, I forgot to do this in the last game. I want to give Idaho Sports Paul Kingsbury a shout out and a thank you, as they are the reason we're able to broadcast on our YouTube channel the audio stream, as they are usually covering audio streaming, and they are not here for these games due to, well, it takes a lot of crew to cover a couple of games at a time at each venue. So they're not covering softball this year, so it allowed us to use our online stream for audio. Tomorrow, I do believe the NFHS network will be here for like the third place games as well as the championship games, a couple of games here tomorrow. So there is those going on. 2 balls, no strikes to Jade Telford. Fuller puts over to second on a stolen base. Swing and miss for strike 1 as Telford swings for the fences on that one. I do believe Telford already has a home run on the day. 2-1 pitch on the way. That one's down low. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Telford. Actually, 3 balls, 1 strike. 3 balls, 1 strike to Telford. Next pitch on the way. That one's going to be fouled back because she couldn't hold off on swinging at that one. It was a pretty good pitch. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Telford. 2 outs, runner on second base. Lumberjacks have 1 run across here in the top of the second. Game a 2-0 advantage at the moment. Lumberjack State Softball Tournament hosted by the United Dairymen of Idaho and Idaho High School Activities Association. That one is going to be grounded to the first baseman who booted it for a minute, was able to recover, grab the ball, step on the bag, and now will retire the sides. Lumberjacks come up with 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. It is 2-0 in favor of St. Mary's. Leading off will be Bailey Burton when we return.
Why do I drink milk?
Milk rehydrates my body after I work out.
Milk has the protein I need to build muscle.
Milk helps me maintain a lean body mass.
Milk helps my muscles recover and stay strong.
Milk has the carbohydrates I need to re-energize.
Milk replaces important electrolytes that I lose when I sweat. As an athlete at Boise State,
I learned that every sip is a victory.
What do you drink?
What do you drink? What do you drink?
Milk Victory. Brought to you by United Dairymen of Idaho.
Looking for delicious home cooking before or after the jet boat races? Look no further than Timber Lodge Cafe on Main Street in St. Mary's. Timber Lodge Cafe will have breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday morning, try the chocolate chip peanut butter pancakes for breakfast, then stop back for a New York strip steak for dinner. Saturday, try their Southwest chicken club for lunch, and on Sunday, it's time for the Rifleman. You'll have to stop by to find out what that is. Timber Lodge Cafe, Main Street, St. Mary's.
And we are back, and it will be Bailey Burton leading off her first plate appearance against Tacey Watkins here in the bottom of the second inning. Tacey Watkins, of course, pitching for the Lumberjacks. Double-digit strikeouts, I do believe, for Tacey through the first 2 games of the day. First pitch is going to be swung on and fouled off by Burton, and she almost takes out her on-deck batter. That is Chloe Otley, I do believe, the third baseman. So strike 1, the wind, the pitch. That one's going to be a foul ball. She got just a piece of it. Count goes to 0-2 to Burton. Watkins toes the rubber, gets her signals from Holder behind home plate, and the pitch on the way, and that one must have been just a bit high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Next pitch on the way, she's going to swing and miss. Strike number 3, and out number 1. That'll bring up Chloe Otley for the Bechtel Hornets. Her first at bat, batting in that number 5 slot. The third baseman on deck is Ellie Brass, the left fielder, and Otley takes a swing at the first pitch for strike 1. Watkins, the wind, the pitch, swing and miss, strike 2 to Otley. Watkins, the wind, the pitch, swing and miss, and that is good morning, good afternoon, good night as Otley goes down swinging on 3 pitches. 2 down, that'll bring up Elle Brassey, and she is the left fielder. Her first plate appearance against Watkins. That one's outside, little high, ball 1. The wind, the pitch. That one's fouled off. Strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. On deck is Macy Larson for the Hornets. Next pitch on the way, low. 2 balls, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Ross. Line, the 2-2 pitch. High and outside. What's the count for? 3 balls, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And now they're retired sides. I think it was 3 up and 3 down. 3 strikeouts for Tacey Watkins. And let's see here. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. Going into the top of the 3rd inning, Lumberjacks up 2-0. Tacey Watkins leading off when we return.
Killa Skate Shop in St. Mary's wishes the Lumberjacks the best of luck at state. Killa Skate Shop is your roller sports headquarters located at 108 North 8th Street in St. Mary's. From roller skate and skateboard service to actual roller skates and skateboards, parts, accessories, safety gear, and custom work. If it's roller sport related, Killa Skate Shop can help. Killa Skate Shop also has stickers and is a Thrasher apparel retailer. Killa Skate Shop in St. Mary's open Wednesday through Friday 11 to 5, Saturdays 11 to 4.
And we are back, and it is still Kaylin Coyle in the pitching circle for the Hornets. Didn't see any reason for them to want to change her as they warm up. Top of the 3rd inning, Lumberjacks lead 2-0. The wind is kicking again, the cloud cover coming back over. It's about probably 50 degrees or so, but it feels probably like about 45 with that wind chill factor. Tacey Watkins leads off for the Lumberjacks here in the top of the 3rd inning. Lumberjacks lead 2-0. A little meeting at home at the pitching circle for the infield of Declo. On deck for St. Mary's is Stacy Mitchell. Watkins steps up to the plate. She grounded out her first at bat, right out to the first base, or out to the pitcher. The first pitch is up high for ball 1, and that's not going to work. I put gloves on, and at least I can't have both gloves on. So 1 ball, no strikes to Watkins. She takes a big old swing at the second pitch and gets a piece of it. Foul ball, still a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Watkins. That pitch comes in low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Line, the pitch. That is a big rip down the left field line, but it's going to go foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Watkins. Count evened up. Reset after the long foul ball. The windup and the pitch on the way, and that's a ground line drive right back at the pitcher. The pitcher did a nice job of getting her glove on it. It pops out, and the third baseman is able to recover that ball and get it down to first in time. As it went right into the pitcher's glove and popped out, rolled towards the third baseman, and Chloe Oliver at third base scoops it up and gets to throw to Lucy Schultes at first. First pitch to Mitchell looked a little bit low. Mitchell thought it was low. The umpire though says strike 1. 0-1 count. Pitch on the way. Ground ball to the shortstop. The shortstop scoops it. The throw is in time for the second out. Ground out for Mitchell. That goes from Macy Larson at the shortstop position over to Lucy Schultes at first for the second out of the inning. Lumberjacks lead 2-0, top of the third. Jenna Holder hit a double, her last at bat. Oh, that's just a little blooper in a regular baseball game with pros. I'd probably like a broken bat hit, and it rolls out to the second baseman who gets the scoop and the throw to first in time. And that will retire the sides. Lumberjacks, no runs, no hits, no outs, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Going into the bottom of the third, St. Mary's hold on to a narrow lead, 2-0 over the Declo Hornets.
Triple X Feeds in St. Mary's is your one-stop farm and garbage shop. Everything from pet supplies to livestock feeds and supplies, Triple X Feeds has it. Horse supplies, they have that also. From saddle pads to bridles, Triple X Feeds can set you up. Triple X Feeds now has hay and alfalfa in stock as well as straw. Triple X Feeds located at 130 East College Avenue in St. Mary's, open 8 to 5:30 weekdays and 9 to 5 on Saturdays. Triple X Feeds is a proud Lumberjack Sports broadcast sponsor. Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's is having a Race the Joe sale this weekend. So be sure to stop by. Both stores located on Main Street in St. Mary's. Timber Country will have 20% off all Camp Chef products as well as sales on multiple other items in store. From men's flip-flops and muscle tanks to assorted swimwear. Across the street at Country Fair, find great deals as well with up to 20% off all bathing suits and deals on women's flip-flops and tank tops. That's the Race the Joe sale at Timber Country and the Country Fair in St. Mary's.
Well, we are back. It'll be Macy Larson batting in the number 7 slot, taking her first pitches from Watkins, and that's going to be a strike one on what look like a fastball. Larson is the shortstop for the Hornets. Next pitch is a little high. Ball one strike now to Larson. On deck, number 11, Lucy Robbins. And Holder tried to frame that one down there. Didn't get the call she wanted. Ball two balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. That one is down low. 3 balls, 1 strike to Larson. The wind up and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Larson. See if Watkins can get out of it with a strikeout here after she was down in the count. And that one outside. Ball 4 sends Larson down to first base. That'll bring up Lucy Robbins with no outs. A runner at first. Batting in the 8 slot, right fielder, Kylie Rickle on deck. Pitch from Watkins. Outside. Ball 1. The wind and the pitch. That's going to be a called strike. I thought it was going to come in too low. Called strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. That one is going to be low. Ball 2. Stolen base by Larson. 2 balls and a strike to Robbins. Robbins steps back in, ready to go. Watkins, the wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul tip, strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Count. Pitch on the way. Strike 3 called. Catches are looking on that one. Out number 1 with a runner on second. Kylie Rickle batting that number 9 slot. She's a designated player. Wind the pitch. Outside. Ball 1. Next pitch on the way. That one a little low as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Wickle. Watkins gets their signals from Holder. The wind and the pitch on the way, and that one's in the dirt as well. Larson gets over to third on a wild pitch. The wind up, the pitch on the way. That's a called strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Wickle. Let's see if Watkins can work her way out of this, down 3 balls. That's a called strike. Full count now. Watkins does a nice job of working her way back into a count in the pitching circle. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Next pitch. Gets her to swing. It's a drop to third. She is out. And the runner at third decides not to try to come in on the throw over to first to complete the drop third. So that is 2 down. Caden Spencer, the number 1 batter, is back up. She flew out her first at bat. Fouls that first ball down the first base side of the field. Strike 1. Watkins calls time, or coach calls time, and we've got the wrong batter up, I think. It's supposed to be Caden Spencer, and we've got number 25 up there to bat. Yeah, that is definitely a batting out of order type of thing here. Spencer was just trying to see what they're going to do here is drop third strike. She's thrown out at first, and the batter is back up to the, yeah, that's right. Got a discussion going on out there, trying to figure out what they're going to do here, but it was a drop third strike that was the last out, and that was the batter that was currently signed. I think the batter thought it was a foul ball or something, I'm not sure. And, okay, they are, I think there's just some confusion, not necessarily batting out of order, I guess. I don't think they're going to give it as an out. I think they're going to let the batter that's supposed to be up come up. And I think they're just going to restart with no strikes or no balls with Caden Spencer. So Spencer flew out at first at bat, top of the order. That one's going to be low for ball 1. The wind, the pitch on the way, and that is hit into right field. It will be all the way to the fence. And 1 run comes across as they get that ball in. It's a double and an RBI. Out to left field. I think I keep saying right field for some reason. So the tying run sits at second base for the Hornets. That is Caden Spencer. Caitlin Coyle steps to the plate, and she struck out swinging in her first at bat. Strike 1. I think that was a called strike 1. I think she checked up on the swing, but it was a strike over the plate. 0-1 count to Coyle. 2 outs, 1 run across for the Hornets. Here in the bottom of the 3rd inning, Lumberjacks lead 2-1. Swing and a miss at the next pitch. Strike 2. Now the pitcher against the pitcher here, as Coyle is the pitcher for Declo right now. Steps back into the batter's box after doing a couple of stretches. Now she's ready. Watkins, the pitch on the way. And that's going to be just low and outside, I guess. Ball one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The windup and the pitch. That one's going to be up high for ball 2. And it's going to be a wild pitch. Spencer over to third base. So Spencer in scoring position. Watkins with 2 balls, 2 strikes to Coyle. 2 outs. Watkins looks in, gets her signals. The pitch on the way. Strike 3 called, and she'll retire the batter and the side. Gets her looking. 1 run comes across on 1 hit. No errors, 1 left on base. Into the top of the 4th. Lumberjacks lead is 2-1. We'll be back.
Is your rig's check engine light on? Idling a little rough? Time for an oil change. Maybe you need tires. Stop by Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros. Jim's Auto Repair can take care of your automotive needs fast. If you have a dead battery, Jim's Auto Repair and Tire Pros can set you up with a great AC Delco battery. Did we mention tires? Jim's Auto Repair is an authorized Tire Pros dealer and can get you a great deal on tires for your rig. Locations in St. Mary's and Plummer. Jim's Auto and 95 Tires. Give them a call, 208-686-0425, 208-686-0425, or stop by today. If you have OCD, obsessive coffee disorder, then stop by Shift and Grind, located in the green building right across the street from Jack's Pharmacy. Shift and Grind is a proud Lumberjacks supporter and has something for everyone. From regular coffees to lattes, mochas, and more, Shift and Grind will keep your day going. Try Red Bull Infused or Lotus Energy Drink if you're not a coffee fan. On Lumberjack home game days, wear your Lumberjack colors and get a discount on your favorite drink. Shift and Grind now has indoor seating. Shift and Grind open 5 to 6 Monday through Friday, 6 to 4 on the weekends. Shift and Grind, 132 North 1st Street, right here in St. Mary's.
And we are back here at West Park Field, Tim Parrish here in Nampa, Idaho, to a 2021 state softball tournament hosted by the Idaho High School Activities Association in conjunction and sponsored by the United Dairymen of Idaho. Lumberjacks taking on the Hornets of Declo here in a loser-out game. The winner will play tomorrow at 10 o'clock Boise time, 9 o'clock St. Mary's time. Gracie Barton leads off for Lumberjacks in that number 5 spot, and she has a strikeout looking today in this game. And she takes a big swing at that first pitch, and it's going to be fouled off for strike number 1. Reset after this foul ball, strike 1. Wind the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. Barton, she took a big old swing at that one. The wind and the pitch on the way. Off speed on that one, tried to catch her off guard, and it's going to be fouled off. Count remains 0-2. Change up pitch right there by Coyle. Next pitch on the way, and that one fouled off as well. Count remains 0-2 to Barton as she battles here with Coyle. Coyle has a total of 47 pitches so far in the game. The windup, the pitch. Again, that one is fouled up. It is in play, and it is caught by the catcher for the out. One down for the Lumberjacks. Kirsten Miller to the plate. She flew out in about the same manner that Barton just did in her first at bat. So that one was out here caught by the catcher, I believe. Lyon, a little ground ball. Sounded like it was hit a lot harder than it was, and it just dribbles out to the second baseman, Spencer, and she scoops it and throws it over to first for the second out. 4-3 put out. 2 outs, nobody on. Berkeley McGrill steps up for the Lumberjacks. Berkeley flew out her first at bat. Ground ball to the shortstop, and the shortstop with the throw, and it's 3 up and 3 down for St. Mary's, as they couldn't get nothing going here in the top of the 4th inning. Lumberjacks lead 2-1. It'll be Lucy Schultes leading off when we return.
Do you have a hazardous tree on your property? You need some trees or brush removed in preparation for a home, shop? You need to call Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing specializes in the removal of dangerous trees, pruning, thinning, and chipping. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing also has a bucket truck for those hard-to-reach areas. So if you're in need of some thinning, tree removal, and site preparation, call Andy's Arbor Site Clearing. That's at 208-582-2134. That's 208-582-2134. Andy's Arbor and Site Clearing.
Spring is here, and that means spring bear and turkey season, bass fishing, kayaking, and fun in the sun. Let Blue Goose Sporting Goods in St. Mary's be your outdoors headquarters. Hunting and fishing licenses and everything you need for the hunting season. Don't forget about pike and salmon gear as well. Also, the Blue Goose now has a walk-in cooler to store your big game. It's all at Blue Goose Sporting Goods in St. Mary's, where Craig, Brian, and the crew wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck in the state tournament.
We are back. Bottom of the 4th inning. Lumberjacks hold on to a 1-run lead, 2-1 over the Declo Hornets. Lucy Schultes, who struck out swinging her first at bat, steps to the plate, batting in the number 3 spot. Watkins continues in the pitching circle. She has a total of 48 pitches, 29 strikes, 19 balls. That one's a little low. Ball 1. That's right in that area that he's called strikes, but just a little bit lower than his zone. Next pitch on the way. Same spot. 2 balls, no strikes. Elevate that just a little bit, and that'll be a strike. 2 balls, no strikes. Same spot again, I guess. Ball 3. Trying to work that fastball, I think, and it's just not getting to where it needs to be. The next pitch on the way. Strike on the inside corner. 3 balls and a strike. I noticed that pitch had a little different spin to it when it came out of her hands. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball over to Miller. Miller bobbles it for a second, but is able to recover and step on the bag for the out. Brings up Bailey Burton, struck out swinging her first at bat, batting in the number 4 slot. On deck is Chloe Otley for the Hornets. Watkins looks in, gets her pitch, and that's going to be down low. One ball, no strikes to Burton. Next pitch on the way, fouls off that one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Watkins has done a lot of pitching today. Struck out a lot of batters as well. I'm going to have to really look through those stats tonight and see where she was at. Next pitch on the way. Swings right over the top of that one, or right underneath that one. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Bailey Burton. Next pitch on the way, and that's an off speed. That's going to be strike 3. 2 down for the Hornets. Chloe Otley struck out swinging her first at bat. She bats in the number 5 slot. She is the 3rd baseman. Nobody on and 2 outs. Holly was in the box ready to go. The umpire was over collecting a ball from the dugout. Now they're ready. She steps back into the box. Watkins ready now. The wind on the pitch. She shows bunt, pulls back, swings, misses, strike 1. The wind, the pitch, shows that bunt again, pulls it back, fouls it off, strike two. Lumberjacks lead 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning. 0-2 pitch on the way, gonna get her to swing. It's a drop third strike, and yeah, that's gonna be safe as Boulder couldn't find the ball after it got popped up over her head. So Otley is on the drop third. That'll bring up Ella Brace. Struck out swinging in her first at-bat. Tying run, representing at first base for the Hornets. On deck is number 2, Macy Larson. Swing and a miss at the first pitch, strike one. And Otley slides over to second on a stolen base. Gets in there safely, gets that white jersey a little dirty. Some of the girls are wearing, I think, like zip-up, like cover-ups over their jerseys. At first I thought they were wearing separate jerseys, but next pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. So these are like the windbreakers, basically. That one is hit into right field. Can Fuller come up and make the catch? She does for the out. Fly out down the right field line. And Lexi Fuller charges in to make the catch and retire the sides. There was no... Let me get out of that. There was no runs, no hits, no errors. 1 left on base as we go into the top of the 5th. St. Mary's holds on to a 2-1 lead, and we will return.
You always hear on the radio, cross the bridge to savings. But it's true. St. Mary's Harvest Foods has what you need when you need it. And if you don't see it, then just ask one of the friendly staff and they will gladly help you find what you need. From meat, super fresh produce, and dairy, St. Mary's Harvest Foods will save you big on the things you need the most. No time to cook tonight? Then check out the Hot Deli for something quick for dinner. St. Mary's Harvest Foods, where you truly can cross the bridge to savings.
Where can you watch the jet boat races, camp, enjoy live music, and have fun? The Cutthroat Resort is where. The Cutthroat Resort, located at 18985 St. Joe River Road, is right on the river and offers a great viewing location for the Race the Joe action. The fun starts today and lasts all weekend long. Bands, boats, drinks, and food. The Cutthroat Resort on the St. Joe River is an RV park, a restaurant, and a full bar. Hours, Tuesday through Friday, 12 to 8 p.m. Saturday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday, 12 to 7. Cutthroat Resort on the St. Joe River in St. Mary's. And the jet boat races start today. The racing doesn't start today, but the show and shine starts today, later this evening in St. Mary's on Main Street. Spectators can go and check out the boats. They can get their kids up in them, take pictures with them, get some autographs, talk to the jet boat race drivers. And then tomorrow all the racing action starts, I believe, at about 10 o'clock in the morning. Sammy Badgett will lead off for the Lumberjacks, batting in the number 8 slot. I'll get it right yet. She's a center fielder. She hit a single in her first at-bat, and that was over the right field line. Lumberjacks need to get something going here just to give themselves a little more breathing room, as they've only got a 1-run lead, 2-1 over the Declo Hornets. Loser out contest. Winner plays tomorrow, 10 a.m. Boise time, 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. First pitch, way inside. Sammy just barely spins away from it. Ball 1. Lumberjacks will play the winner of the game going on the other field. I forget, it's West Jefferson Plymouth. Next pitch up high. 2 balls, no strikes to Badgett. As Caitlin Coyle throws a couple of first two pitches are balls. 2-0 count. Pitch on the way. And he's going to say that one was a ball as well. I thought that one was down in that strike zone at the ankles or at the knees, but maybe it was just lower than that. 3 balls, no strikes to Badgett. Coyle steps to the rubber now, looks in to Burton behind home plate. The wind, the pitch, called strike 1 as Badgett took that one, made her throw her a strike. The wind picking up once again.
Wind up the pitch. That's a strike on the inside. I think Badgett thought it was going to be called inside, and it was not. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Sammy Badgett. No outs, nobody on. On deck is Fuller. The pitch on the way. That one was inside. Ball 4. Brings up Lexi Fuller with nobody out. Runner on first for Lumberjacks. Bottom of the order. On deck is Telford for Lumberjacks. Got that leadoff runner on. Let's see if St. Mary's can get something going here. Lexi, the lefty. Last at bat. She reached on a drop to third. Squares around the bunt, pulls it back. It's going to be a called strike. 0-1 count to Fuller. Tell you one thing, I'm going to be glad to be back to the hotel room to warm up a little bit. Pitch on the way. This time she's going to lay the bunt down. It's going to end up foul. 0-2 count now to Fuller. Trying to lay down that sacrifice bunt. Maybe that would have been a good one if it would have stayed in play. She might have been able to beat out the throw. It was right down that third base line. Would have been hard for anybody to make the play on it. Last time she swings away, and it's going to be a strike 3, and it's going to be Badgett sliding in safely. So 1 run, or not 1 run, 1 out. Badgett gets the stolen base over to second. Jade Telford, top of the order, not having the kind of game she wants here with the first 2 at bats. A fly out and a ground out. Had a home run earlier in the day. Wind up pitch. Took a cut at a high pitch for strike 1. Couldn't quite lay off that one. It must have been that like rise ball type of action. It looked like it was good coming out of the pitcher's hand, so she went for it. 0-1. Next pitch on the way. That one is a line drive out to the left fielder. Badgett's going to try to come through, and she's going to come in safe. Going to get Telford safe to second on the throw. So 1 run comes across for the Lumberjacks. Telford in scoring position. 1 out. Brings up Casey Watkins. Watkins is over 2. First pitch, fastball at the knees, maybe just a bit above that. Strike 1 call. Coyle's next pitch on the way. That's hit into right field. It's going to be a easy catch for the right fielder. And Telford gets to third on the throw. It's a long fly out for Watkins. Could almost be called a sacrifice fly. Telford over to third base though. Stacy Mitchell, she's looking for something here. She did hit a triple in her first at bat. First pitch to her. Strike 1 at the knees. Next pitch on the way. That's going to be a chopping ground ball to third baseman, but throws in time. And that will retire the sides. Lumberjacks do come up with a run. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left on base. It is 3-1 in favor of St. Mary's. Going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Leading off will be Macy Larson, and will return in a moment.
Have you ever noticed that some companies are around for decades, and you really don't notice them until you actually see them? Kenneth Bechtel Trucking is one of these. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking has been a fixture in St. Mary's for decades and still is a community-involved business. Take the time to thank these entrepreneurs that quietly make it on their own and make our community all the better for it. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking. Give them a call today at 245-7209. Kenneth Bechtel Trucking, a community staple and Lumberjack supporter. Good luck, Jacks.
Duke Trucking in St. Mary's, Idaho is a proud sponsor of today's Lumberjack State Tournament game broadcast. Duke Trucking wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck in the state tournament. Remember to play hard, leave it all on the field, and most of all, show great sportsmanship in victory and in defeat. And most of all, go Lumberjacks. And we are back. It'll be Macy Larson, leadoff hitter for the Hornets here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Lumberjacks lead 3-1. She walked in her first at bat. See if Watkins can get the first out here. I'm kind of curious. I'm too cold to really want to be pushing buttons and seeing my stats, so I just don't want to look up any numbers right now. The windup, the pitch. Now it's a little outside, I guess. Ball one. Watkins back to the rubber. Readies. Rocks and fires. Swing and a miss. Strike. One ball, one strike to Larson. Watkins gets her signals once again. Rocks, fires, shot on the way, and that's going to be fouled off. That'll be strike number 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Larson. Score at the other field is 4-0. I don't know who is guessing who is home, so I don't know who's winning. Next pitch on the way. And that one is just going to miss low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, Holder did her best to frame that pitch. Umpire wasn't going to give it to her, though. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Larson. Stretch the pitch. That one was about that same location. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Watkins, the wind, the pitch on the way, and that one's going to be fouled backwards. Count remains full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Larson. On deck should be Lucy Robbins, unless there's been any changes to the order. Nope, she is out there warming up. Watkins gets her signal. The wind, the pitch. That one's down low, and that'll walk as Larson earns her second walk of the game as she is on. Strikeout looking for Lucy Robbins in her first at bat. There's no outs. See if Lumberjacks might be able to pull off a double play here. On deck will be Kylie Wickel, designated player. First pitch is going to be a called strike 1, right about knee level, a little bit up from there. Watkins, the wind, the pitch on the way, and that is a high hit ball. Charging over to make the catch is Fuller, and the Lumberjacks get the first down. Nice play by Fuller to drift to her left to get that ball. So 1 out, runner still on first for the Hornets, and it is the bottom of the order. It is Wickel. It was a drop third strike for her in her last at bat. She was out on that drop third strike. She squares around to show bunt, now pulls back. Ground ball, shortstop. They're going to try to turn the double. No, the error. Now they're going to try to get the throw over to third. They can't get it. Now they try back over to first, second. They can't get it. I don't know if that was an error. I think it was. It was an error. They tried to roll up that double play. The runners end up on second and third. 1 out. Caden Spencer. Pitch is low. Ball 1. 1 out. Tying run sits at second base for the Hornets. Top of the 5th inning. See if the Lumberjacks can get out a little bit of a bind they're in. That's hit into center. That will probably tag up at least for 1 run. They're going to try the throw in. They're not going to get it there in time, and a run will come across on the fly out. Oh, they get an out at third. I think my goodness. They're the fly out to center field. They get the play in. The runner goes in from third. The other runner gets over to third. And then she ends up out. And I'm not sure. I'm just going to call it a tag out. I didn't see how it got done, but that's how I'm going to call it a tag out. They just put her out. So there's one run in on a hit, swung error for St. Mary's, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Lumberjacks going into the top of the sixth. We'll be back.
We are Dairy West. That means we are milk people, family people, animal people, people people. We are environment-loving people, giving back people, job-creating people, and glass all the way full people. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
Heidi of St. Mary's Sandwich and Catering Company invites you to come in for a nice breakfast or lunch. St. Mary's Sandwich and Catering is open 7 days a week, open 4:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays and 3 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the weekends. For breakfast, try the Slim Bullion or more traditional biscuits and gravy. If it's lunch you desire, Heidi's has plenty of sandwiches to choose from, and on Mondays and Thursdays, it's Bud's Big Burgers. That's Heidi's St. Mary's Sandwich Shop and Catering, located at 1117 Main Avenue, Suite 1 in St. Mary's.
And we are back, and actually the run did not count. It came across, as that was the actual third out, as that runner apparently left the bag, really didn't get tagged up, and they'll call her out. So the Lumberjacks still have a 3-1 lead going into the top of the sixth inning. Leading off for St. Mary's, batting in the number 4 slot, Jenna Holder. A double and a ground out for her. Lumberjack bats need to get rolling here, though. Try to extend that lead some more. 3-1 is not a comfortable lead for any team. So Holder will see what she can do. Doubled out to left field in her first at bat, grounded out that last at bat, and that first pitch is fouled off. So 0-1 count now to Holder. As Coyle takes a look around, now readies, rocks the pitch on the way. That one's going to be low. Ball one, 1 ball, 1 strike now to Holder. Next pitch, swing, and it's going to be a ground ball. The pitcher able to get it and get the throw to first for the out. Another ground out for Holder, not the result she's looking for. That will bring up Gracie Barden. Barden 0 for 2, strikeout and a fly out. She is due for one. That'll been on deck is Miller. And got a foul ball come over into the field. Now they're ready. First pitch. Strike outside corner called on Barton. Line to the pitch. Swing. That one's going to be fouled back. Strike 2. 0-2 count to Barton. Coyle puts in, gets her signals. The pitch on the way. Up high. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Gracie Barden. Next pitch on the way, and that was hit into right for left field. Making the catch is Brasi out there in right or left for the fly out. 2 down for Lumberjacks. Lumberjack bats just not quite getting alive like they'd like to. 4 hits for St. Mary's in this game. 1 hit for the Declan Hornets. Lots of things play a factor into this game, into these games today. Some of it is the weather. Everybody's just cold, so everything's a little bit not as comfortable, honestly, I'm sure. Kirsten Miller steps to the plate. 0 for 2, a fly out and a ground out. 2 outs, nobody on. That's going to be a strike 1 called. Pitch on the way. That's going to be a line drive, a nice base hit for Miller out into right field. I keep wanting to call it left field. That'll bring up Berkeley McGrew in that number 7 slot. Berkeley, fly out and a ground out for her. She's looking for something in the outfield. Swings at that first pitch, strike 1. Next pitch on the way. Low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to McGrill. If I remember right, Berkeley has had a triple in the season. She takes a swing at that one. It's going to be a ground ball to the third baseman, and the throw is in time. So that's a ground out, 3 up, 3 down. No, actually not 3 up, 3 down. We did get 1 hit. No runs, no errors, and 1 left on base. Into the bottom of the 6th inning. St. Mary's is leading 3-1. We'll be back.
For all your plumbing needs, call Nick's Plumbing and Heating. With Nick's professional staff, you can be assured of guaranteed quality products, installation, service, and repair of all of your plumbing. So if you have plumbing needs or problems, call good folks at Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Call 245-5460. That's 245-5460. Nick's Plumbing and Heating. Installation, service, and repair when you need it. Nick's Plumbing and Heating, St. Mary's.
Everybody likes free, and you can get free assembly and delivery of your new grill from Hughes Ace Hardware in St. Mary's. Buy a Big Green Egg ceramic smoker, Traeger pellet smoker, or Weber gas grill, and Hughes Ace Hardware will put it together for you and bring it to your doorstep. All you have to do is fire it up and start cooking, all while relaxing in a beautiful water-filled patio dining set available at Hughes Ace Hardware. This upcoming Veterans Day, Hughes Ace Hardware will be honoring American veterans by participating in the 1 million flag giveaway. Hughes Ace Hardware, the helpful place in St. Mary's. And we are back, and batting in the number 2 slot, it is Caitlin Coyle up to the plate. She has 2 strikeouts on the day, a strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking. Lumberjacks lead is 3-1, bottom of the 6th inning. First pitch is hit out into right field. That is a home run. Home run for Coyle. And that tightens things right up, makes it 3-2. And no outs. That'll bring up Lucy Schultes. Schultes, a strikeout swinging and a ground out. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Schultes. Watkins, the wind, the pitch. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind and the pitch. That one's going to be low. 2 balls and a strike to Schultes. Watkins rocks. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 1 run across here in the bottom of the 6th inning. That was a home run by Caitlin Coyle. The windup and the pitch. Ground ball to the first baseman. Miller is going to just barely get back to the bag in time for the ground out. As she booted that for just a moment. but was able to recover one out. That'll bring up Bailey Burton. She has 2 strikeouts in the game. First pitch, foul back, strike 1. 0-1 count to Burton with 1 down. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on that changeup off-speed pitch from Watkins. The wind-up, the pitch, fouls that one off. 0-2, still the count to Burton. Next pitch on the way, that one's going to be high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Might have been that rise ball, trying to get her to chase something. Might have been a fastball, got away from her. The wind-up, the pitch. Swings at a golf pitch there. Hits it right back out to Watkins on the ground. Watkins scoops it, throws it over to Miller for the second out. That'll bring up Chloe Ollie. A strikeout swinging and a dropped third for her. I think she might be the one that reached on the dropped third. On deck, number 6, Ellie Bross. First pitch is a strike outside corner. Right about the numbers. 0-1 count to Ollie. Watkins looks in. The wind-up, the pitch. That's a little blooper ground ball. Watkins that throws in time to retire the sides. And the Lumberjacks lead still, but by a narrow margin, 3-2. It'll be Sammy Badgett in the number 8 slot when we return.
Home has long been a community leader in St. Mary's, and Hodge invites you to come in and discuss final arrangement options before any crisis arise in your family. Hodge is knowledgeable, caring, and will suggest final plans that will fit your wishes and budget. And being a community leader, Hodge Funeral Home is proud to be a sponsor of this Lumberjack State game. We're proud of you and wish you all the best. Go Jacks!
Kenny and the crew at 10th Street Superstop invite you into the biggest convenience store in town. 10th Street Superstop is your one-stop shop for gas, propane, snacks, and ice-cold drinks. Stop in for breakfast or lunch, breakfast burritos and pizza to paninis and fajita burritos. 10th Street Superstop has something for everyone. Whether you're headed to a Lumberjack game or out into the woods, 10th Street Superstop is the place to stop for anything you may need. 10th Street Superstop on North 10th Street in St. Mary's.
Well, we are back. It'll be Sammy Badgett that will be batting when we are ready here. So they're still doing a little bit of warm-up. A little bit of warm-up here. Well, as the umpire is a little distracted talking over here, is getting a few extra warm-up pitches in maybe. Badgett, a single and a walk for her. Lexi Fuller on deck. Then we'll be back at the top of the order to Telford. Lumberjacks need to try, well, obviously they're going to try. They need to plate a couple of runs here to give themselves a little bit more breathing room. Lumberjacks lead 3-2, top of the 7th inning. A little behind the pitching circle pep talk for the infield for Declo. Caitlin Coyle pitching. Doing a little shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake dance out there to the music the Lumberjacks are playing. Now we're ready. Badgett steps into the box. Coyle looks around at her coach and down to the catcher. Rocks and fires. Pitch on the way inside and high for ball 1. Next pitch on the way. That's going to be a swing and a foul ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. And I think that must have almost got Fuller. She was giving Badgett a little bit of a look like, hey, don't aim for your teammate on those foul balls. 1 ball, 1 strike to The wind and the pitch. That's going to be almost like a bunt. It's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. That wind died down just a bit, and you can feel the temperature just a little bit better when that happens. And it starts to pick up again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Badgett. She has to battle. The pitch on the way in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one popped up off the ground and hit the face mask of Bailey Burton. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Badgett. No outs and nobody on. Top of the 7th inning. Lumberjacks lead 3-2. State tournament action. Next pitch on the way. Ground ball to the third baseman. Third baseman's going to get the throw. And it is safe on the, I'm going to call it an error, as the first baseman did not catch that cleanly. That'll bring up Fuller with no outs. Center runner on first. A drop, third strike, and a strikeout. Swinging and a swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Fuller. I don't know why it shows up on my other screen as Fuller in a red jersey. That pitch is outside. Ball 1, and Badgett slides in safely on the stolen base. These bases come out of the ground pretty easy when you steal and slide just right. They keep getting popped right up out of the dirt. Badgett in scoring position. 1 ball, 1 strike to Fuller. Next pitch to Fuller on the way. Yeah, now it's going to be fouled back. Strike 1. She got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Fuller. Top of the order coming up for the Lumberjacks with Telford on deck, Watkins in the hole. The stretch, the pitch. That one's fouled off as well, as Fuller keeps battling. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out and a runner at second base for Lumberjacks. That is Sammy Badgett, hoping to come in and at least extend that lead by 1 more run. It's a called strike 3, outside corner. Going to catch her looking. That'll bring up the top of the order, though, for the Lumberjacks. Jade Telford is on at the bat, and it'll be Tacey Watkins on deck. Only 1 out. Badgett in scoring position. Her last at bat was a single. First pitch is up high. Ball 1 to Telford. The line, the pitch. Low and inside. Ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes. Telford readies for the next pitch. Coyle looks for her signals, now sets up, the pitch on the way, and that one's going to be up high. 3 balls, no strikes, and the throw out to third base. Badgett gets the stolen base over to third, and then they try the throw, and there's going to be a fielding error. I'm going to call it a fielding error on the third baseman, as that ball just got under her glove on the throw. And it scores the run for Badgett. So 1 down now, nobody on. Lumberjacks with a 4-2 lead. Still not a big lead, not a comfortable one at all. Next pitch on the way. That's going to be a called strike. Right at the knees. Might have been a little bit low, but the umpire says strike 1. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Telford. Next pitch on the way. That one was a lot better pitch. That one was definitely up in that zone. Strike 2, runs the count full. I'm not exactly sure how Jade held off on that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now she's got to protect. And she does so with a swing at that one. Fouls it off. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on for the Lumberjacks. 1 run across for St. Mary's in the top of the 7th. They have a 4-2 lead. The pitch on the way. Fouls that one off. Coyle up to 94 pitches in the game. Telford steps back into the box. Coyle gets her signals, sets the rock, the pitch on the way. That one is low, and it is ball 4. So Telford earns the walk. Casey Watkins to the plate for the Lumberjacks, 1 out. Watkins with a ground out, a line drive, and a fly out. So she is 0 for 3. She's due for a big hit here. Lumberjacks could use it. The wind, the pitch. That pitch is up high, ball 1. Telford gets the stolen base. Slides into second. Puts Telford into scoring position. On deck for the Lumberjacks is Mitchell. In the hole is Holder. That was a nice pitch, inside corner just above the knees. Strike 1 called. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch on the way, and that is a high fly ball. Charging in on it is the left fielder. She makes the catch for the out. Right fielder's made a couple of plays like that today. Telford held up at second. Stacy Mitchell, triple a ground out and a ground out for her. Let's see if she can put this thing in play for the Lumberjacks. That's going to be a called strike right at the knees, just right there. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Low and inside, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mitchell. On deck is Jenna Holder if Mitchell can get the ball in play. Next pitch on the way. Low again. 2 balls, 1 strike. Telford over to third. Stolen base. Puts her, I think it's 90 feet is the baseline for softball. Might be wrong on that, but it just puts her just right there. Two, 1 count. Pitch on the way. Hit deep into right field. Over the fence. Home run, Stacy Mitchell. 2-run blast by Mitchell into right center. And the Lumberjacks add a couple more runs to that lead. 6-2. And it's a 4-run lead for the Jacks now. It's a little bit more breathing room for them. Second home run of the tournament for Stacy Mitchell. That will bring up Jenna Holder. As I seen somebody run around there to retrieve that ball for Stacy. So I'll bring up Jenna Holder with 2 outs, 6-2. Lumberjacks lead, top of the 7th inning. Nobody on now. First pitch is up high, and Holder thought about swinging at it, was able to hold up. Ball 1. Next pitch on the way. That's right on the ground. The throw to first in time. That will retire the sides. Lumberjacks do give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Need some solid defense, some good pitching here to wrap things up, though. Lumberjacks lead 6-2 going into the bottom of the 7th inning, and it will be leading off for the Hornets, Ella Brass, when we come back.
Afraid to touch that breaker box? Need some rewiring done? Call the professionals at M&S Electric. With nearly 40 years experience, there's no job too big or too small. From industrial and commercial to residential and service work, M&S Electric isn't afraid. Serving Benawa, Shoshone, Kootenai, and Latah counties, M&S Electric has you covered. Overhead work? M&S can do that too with their bucket truck. M&S Electric, 408 Main Avenue, St. Mary's. Give them a call, 208-245-3890. No job too big, no job too small. We do them all. M&S Electric.
Myron Hodgson, CPA in St. Mary's, wants to wish the Lumberjacks good luck at stake. Myron Hodgson, CPA, offers accounting services, tax preparation, financial statements, and business counseling to St. Mary's and the surrounding areas. Myron Hodgson, CPA, is located in the Mint Green Building next to 208 on Center Avenue in St. Mary's. Give him a call today at 208-245
That's 208-245-6551. Myron Hodgson, CPA in St. Mary's.
We are back, bottom of the 7th inning. St. Mary's with a 6-2 lead, and they just need 3 outs here to get into the tournament, to get into tomorrow's games, as we know anything can happen. So Watkins still pitching. That pitch just below the knees, ball 1. Ella Brass has a strikeout and a fly out. 2 same pitches right down just below knee level. 2 balls, no strikes. Wind the pitch. Outside, ball 3. Next pitch from Watkins on the way. Ground ball down to the first baseman, and Kirsten Miller fields it cleanly, steps on the bag for the first down. That brings up Macy Larson, who has walked twice in this game. On deck will be Lucy Robbins. In the hole, Kylie Wickle, the number 9 batter. One team's tournament and season ends here. One team will play tomorrow. We got to see how it happens. That one down low once again, ball 1. Lots of cheering going on the field back behind us. That one was inside. 2 balls, no strikes now to Larson. 94 pitches for Watkins. Strike on the outside corner. Called strike 1 as Larson watched that one sail by. Just about eye level on the outside corner. 2-1 pitch. Fly ball. Calling for it, making the catch is Sammy Badgett for the fly out in center field. Lumberjacks 1 out away from extending their stay here in Nampa, Idaho. Number 11, Lucy Robbins, is 0 for 2. Strikeout looking at a fly out. The wind, the pitch. Swing and miss, strike 1. We'll be curious to see Watkins' pitching numbers. I think she's probably double-digit strikeouts here in this game as well. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss. There's that like a change-up kind of pitch there as that one came across low and off speed, and going to get Robbins to swing right over the top of it. She's down 0-2 in the count. 2 outs, nobody on for the Hornets. Bottom of the 7th inning, Lumberjacks lead 6-2. Tries to get her chase one up high. She lays off of that. Ball 1. Looks like it might have been a fastball. It got a little way as both of them. Maybe it was that rise ball that I know she has. The wind-up pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. The Lumberjacks come away with the win. 6-2 over the Declo Hornets. Lumberjacks will play tomorrow, 10 a.m. here at Nampa at West Park Fields, and I do not know who they will be playing yet, but we'll take a break. We'll wrap things up, and then we're going to get warm.
This is what matters. This is beyond X's and O's. This is the difference mutual respect makes. This is what character looks like. This is what defines us in Idaho. This is sportsmanship. School sports. It's not the outcome that matters most, but the way the games are played. This message presented by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the Idaho Athletic Administrators Association.
Pete Shoe Dryers is proudly celebrating 50 years of keeping your feet dry, and Pete Shoe Dryers are proudly built right here in St. Mary's. Pete Dryers is a proud community and Lumberjack supporter and wishes the Lumberjacks the best of luck at the state tournament. Whether it's hunting, fishing, snowmobiling, or off-roading, Pete Shoe Dryers has a dryer to dry your gear, no matter if it's a pair of boots, gloves, or even a helmet. They can dry it. Don't fall for the imitations. Look for the real Pete Shoe Dryers at several local retailers.
Margie Gannon wants to thank the St. Mary's community and Benoit County for the continued support of not only herself, but of the community. Whether it's supporting your local businesses, supporting your local charities, or families in need, people of St. Mary's and Benoit County are always there to help. Margie also wants to wish the Lumberjacks the best of luck at state and wants to let you know that the entire St. Mary's community is proud of you and is cheering you on. Margie says, go Lumberjacks!
Wondering how to manage your retirement nest egg? How big should it be when you retire? Contact folks at Gateway Financial Partners to get the answers to these and all your other financial questions. Securities advisory services offered through Oakdale Financial, a registered investment advisor. Member FINRA SIPC. With over 30 years of financial planning, give Jenny Oaks a call at Gateway Financial Partners today. The guidance is free. The experience is priceless. Call 245-5255.
St. Mary's Realty is a St. Mary's icon. Why? Because they are a team. They work for you. And they've been a team for many years. Whether you are buying your first home, looking for a recreational cabin, or selling your current home, St. Mary's Realty puts their team on it for you. So stop in or give them a call today at 245-4502 and let their team be your team. That's St. Mary's Realty at 726 Main Avenue, St. Mary's.
Jet boats are back in St. Mary's for the 2021 Race the Joe Jet Boat Races, May the 21st through the 23rd. All the action kicks off Friday the 21st with the Show and Shine Boat Show on Main Street in St. Mary's from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Meet the racers and check out the boats. Racing action is Saturday and Sunday starting at the IFI landing at 10 a.m. both days as the racers will speed up over to Calder, then back to the IFI landing. 2021 Race the Joe Jet Boat Races, May the 21st to the 23rd. The Race the Joe Committee wishes the Lumberjacks the best of luck at state.
And we are back to Parish here at West Park Field. Lumberjacks win and are headed into day 2 of the 2A state softball tournament. And let's just run through some stats real quick. St. Mary's batted, the Lumberjacks batted .207 in that game, not quite up to their average, but it was enough to get the win. St. Mary's did have 6 runs on 6 hits, 1 home run for the Lumberjacks, 4 RBIs, and that was really a big home run by Stacy Mitchell to give the Lumberjacks a little bit more breathing room with that big home run there at the top of the 7th inning. St. Mary's struck out just 4 times in that game, and they walked twice. The fielding for St. Mary's, 962. They did have 1 error, and the pitching numbers, there was 11 strikeouts for Casey Watkins. She walked 2, and she pitched all 7 innings, and there was an earned run average of 2.0 in that game for Casey Watkins. She will get the win today. And back over to the Hornets, they were held to a .083 batting average. And Caitlin Coyle struck out she struck out 4 batters, walked 2, and had 6 hits. And her earned run average in that game was also 2.0, so not too bad actually there, as some of those runs were unearned for Lumberjacks in that game. So that ends the Buffalo Hornets season. Lumberjacks, like I said, extend in tomorrow. They play either West Jefferson or New Plymouth. I'm not sure who, because I don't know who won that game over on the other field. And in any case, that is going to do it for us from West Park Field in Napa, Idaho. We'll be back on the air tomorrow. Lumberjack girls play at 10 o'clock in the morning, Boise time, 9 o'clock St. Mary's time, and our pregame will begin at about 8:30 or so. So, that's going to do it for us. So we'll just start getting out of here, I guess.
Thank you for tuning in to today's broadcast of Lumberjack Softball 2021 State Softball Tournament Action, hosted by the Idaho High School Activities Association and the United Dairymen of Idaho. Once again, we want to take a moment to thank our state tournament broadcast sponsors and hope that you'll do the same.